Hi everyone, I'm going to teach you how to create a program using libc++ that accepts and inputs the base A and height B of a right triangle and then allows a user to choose any of the following tasks to do. A. Compute the area of the right triangle having the base A and height B. And B. Compute the perimeter of the right triangle having base A and height B. You need to compute first for the hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem na we have a Pythagorean theorem of h squared equals to a squared plus b squared. Then first we need to open the DevC++ file. Then let's have source file, then control N, then we can have this untitled one. The first thing to do is let's put hashtag include, then studio.h, and that is our header. Then after the header file, then let's create the main. The purpose for this is to declare variable. So just like what I'm doing, just follow me. And then next thing to do, let's declare variable. Let's declare our variable. Then let's put double and just like this, double variable a b, and then and then this answer will be considered as our final answer to accept. Then answer, this is our variable. Then also we'll let's put another variable, the double, this one, I know, the nth choice, for it will be our choice if either the A or the B program we're going to do. Then after that, let's create a scanner. Our scanner is this one, the printf enter base, this one until here. Then let's copy this, that one. So we have our scanner here, the printf enter, then backslash n, or we consider it as a new line, then enter the base for our base. Then to scan the base, let's put scanf equals scanf, then double float and memory address of a, then for the height, printf, then new line, enter the height, then and scan it using double float and the memory address of b. Then let's have the scanner also for our choice, that printf, new line, enter 1 to solve for the area and 2 to solve for the perimeter. Then let's have a scanf %d and memory address choice. Then let's create a method for the area and perimeter. The next one is we're going to create a method for the area. Then the first thing you need to do is declare the data type for this method. Then here, at, at the top of your main, let's declare the first method. And our first method is by using return type of having our area. This one, just like this. Let's the first thing to do, you need to do is to declare this double double com, I compute area, and we call this method as data type. Then so this is our parameter. Then next is for the variable, we're going to use this one, the double base and the double height. So we have the parameter and the variables. After putting this parameter and variable of our return type, then let's put this open and close. Then inside of this one, let's put the variable that needs the base and height. The let's create the return value. This one, the double, I know, this double area. This one. Then let's put here double area. After putting the double area, let's input the algorithm or formula for the area. This one, area is equals to base times height over 2, or 1/2 base times height for the area of a rectangle. Here, area. Then after putting the algorithm or formula of the area, then put the return area so that the method compute area will return to the value of the area. The return area, this, and after having our first method of how to get the area of a rectangle, next is our second method by the use of void method without returning. The the next one is for this is for how we will get the perimeter that is void type with the parameter of base, height, perimeter. This one, void type, void compute perimeter. This is our parameter, the void, no, wait, the void compute parameter. And then our variable is this double base, double height, and the double perimeter. Then after this parameter, let's create, let's put first this open and close column parenthesis. Let's create a variable hypotenuse, then input the algorithm of hypotenuse. This one is the double hypotenuse, our variable. Then our algorithm or formula for our hypotenuse, but this is not the finals, because what we're going to have is the perimeter. We have the algorithm of hypotenuse, the square of base times base plus height times height. Then, after in inputting the hypotenuse, the next is our perimeter. We have this algorithm of the perimeter. The perimeter is equal to base plus height plus hypotenuse, and we can get the perimeter. Then, after this, because we're not using the return type and we're using the void type of program, then we don't have to put some return here. So let's have condition the condition. Let's put a condition to create the statement for the choice. If the choice is equals to 1, then let's try to put this into our program just like that. If the choice of the program is equal to 1, then our output is the answer equals compute area that a ay the parameter a will pass the value to the parameter of the base, this one, for and then the parameter b will pass the value to the height. Then we can have our answer, this one, the area of the base times height over 2. If and after this one, if our first method have already had an answer, we will have another also condition, and we will use else this else type. Then let's copy here, and we use this else so that if the choice of your the choice you choose is 2, you input 2, 3, 4, 5, or anything bigger than 1, will execute the value of our perimeter for the void type. Then let's put here this one, the perimeter compute perimeter, and the parameter a will also pass the value of b at base. Then the parameter b will pass the value to the height, and the memory address answer will store the value of our perimeter, this one, for the answer. Then after this, we have our function call, this one, our function call this function call, because it will store the answer we have in our program. Then it is not necessary to put some function call. It's just a comment of your input. Then let's put this scanner, and that's here. Then After that, you can also put some um, editing to your program, and you have to say this one or other types. Use printf, or if you have done computing, then after that, let's input the return 0, so that so that this so that this function this function will execute execute. And after that, you have to save your file. You can save it to everywhere. Then I'll save this here and name paanong number 15. Let's see. So save. After that, after that after that save, then let's run our program. Let's try it if our program is... Oh yes, ours, we have some problem here. Let's put this up. Then, and our program now is running. Let's try to input some base. Our base is 5 and our height is 7. Then it's asking you if you want to enter or to solve the area. I enter 1 to solve the area and enter 2 to solve for the perimeter. Let's try the area. Then our area is 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 of 35 is 17.5. So our input program is correct. Then let's run again. We'll try the perimeter. This time. Enter the base. 5, then 7. Then let's input 2 for the perimeter. So our perimeter is 20.60. So our answer is correct. Thank you.